What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Yalo, and today I'm breaking down what I believe to be why some of my favorite shows like Big Brother is broken down to its core and how I would fix it. But before we get into today's video, make sure to stay subscribed for more content, hit that like button, and join the Discord server down below. Now, to preface this video, there will be many spoilers for numerous seasons of reality TV. I'll put on the screen exactly what seasons are spoiled if you decide you're going to watch these seasons in the future. And no, this video is not going to be bashing my favorite show of all time. Yes, I see some issues with the show, but consider this some constructive criticism for how the show could be better than ever. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a very long time, so hope you all are ready. Now, to get started, if you aren't familiar with the term incentive, then hey, you're gonna learn a thing or two today. Incentive, when it comes to game shows, it drives certain characters and players to make moves and strategize their way to the end of the game. If the producers throw in a twist that incentivizes everyone to group up into a big alliance, will we find that season interesting? No. What we want as viewers is classic reality television. I'm talking Big Brother 6 to Big Brother 8 era. I'm talking Survivor Cagayan. I'm talking Survivor Pearl Islands. I'm talking about your favorite season of reality television. I'm talking power shifts, idol plays, banana backpack, you name it. Many of these things come naturally during a season, but the producers do have a hand in formatting the show and casting the right people to make these great seasons happen. Now, the first question is, what are the different formats of some of these reality shows? Why are they so different? And why are they important? Big Brother. The elimination style of Big Brother stays constant throughout the series. 2 people face elimination, and everyone besides the head of household gets to vote on who gets eliminated. This is the case for every season except for the fever dream that was season 1. Where you had episodes that consisted of this. Yeah, CBS, I'm trying to binge season 1 and you're making it very challenging for me. I mean, like, what the f? Survivor. The elimination format of Survivor has always been the same, and it has 2 stages. The first stage is the pre-merge. Only half of the cast that loses the immunity challenge is in danger of elimination. Then, in the post-merge or merge portion of the game, only one person has safety and everyone else is up for elimination. The Amazing Race. The elimination format for The Amazing Race is straightforward. The team that's in last place after every leg gets eliminated from the race. The Challenge. The elimination format for the challenge is dynamic. It changes every season, but for the most part, the part that remains the same is that it's usually 2 individuals or sometimes even 2 pairs that get thrown into an elimination challenge. Whoever wins gets to stay, and whoever loses gets kicked off the show. For the most part, you can see now that every show has a different approach to how players are eliminated. My personal favorite format is the challenge, and it's because the game doesn't incentivize big alliances. And when big alliances happen, it's usually due to the format of the season. But due to the nature of the elimination style of the challenge, no matter what happens during the episode, it usually calls for an exciting and unpredictable outcome because this is a more athletic driven show, so you have more super athletic men, super athletic women going at it. Plus, players are incentivized to make big moves more often. Usually unpredictable things happen, like when Jay somehow beats CT in an elimination, or when Josh, the winner of Big Brother, gets purged out on the first episode of one of his first seasons playing. The Challenge is just a roller coaster of a show, and yes, the Challenge USA did not hold a candle to the original show. It's still my favorite elimination format of any reality competition show. Let's jump over to Big Brother USA. Over the many recent seasons, Big Brother has been under fire for many reasons. 1. Big alliances that run the house cause for a boring season, especially when that big alliance is composed of boring individuals that use their alliance as a safety net just to cruise until the jury for them to actually start playing the game. In seasons past, we've had many dominant alliances rule the game of Big Brother. Season after season, we get the same regurgitated strategy of create a big alliance with half the house, create a cringe name for said alliance, and then get that alliance to the end. Some prime examples of some of the biggest alliances the show has seen in terms of numbers are the Slaughterhouse in Big Brother 23, the Committee in Big Brother 22, Undeniable in Big Brother 21, the 8-Pack in Big Brother 18, the Bomb Squad in Big Brother 16, and I actually just remembered this one, Big Brother 19, where like the entire house was just against Jessica and Cody. Like, is it just me, or does anyone really enjoy watching seasons where one big alliance is in control? It's boring. Seasons like Big Brother 6, where it was the Friendship versus the Sovereign 6, were just classic. Yes, I do have a bias towards season 6 because it's one of my favorites, but it doesn't matter. One of the best strategies to break the game of Big Brother to hide the identity of an alliance is for everyone in that core alliance to have a partner to hide the identity of the secret alliance. The best examples of this were in Big Brother 12 and in Big Brother 23. In Big Brother 12, Hayden, who won that season's first head of household competition, was in an alliance called the Brigade with Enzo, Lane, and Matt. The three guys who weren't HOH were then incentivized to form this alliance and secure their own safety. Each of them had a duo to hide the identity of the alliance. Hayden had Kristen, Lane had Brittany, Matt had Reagan, Enzo had...
I'm friends with everybody, bro.
I don't have a problem with this strategy. It doesn't really create a boring season in my opinion, but I know others will disagree with me. This was more successfully done by the Cookout in Big Brother 23, where Xavier had Alyssa, Hannah had Derek X, Kylan had Sarah Beth, Derek F and Azza had Brittany, and then Tiffany had Claire. This alliance is the largest alliance to make it through the game fully intact, and they didn't need a week 1 HOH to form. They formed for a bigger reason than the game itself, which was a once-in-a-series outcome. But aside from Big Brother 23, it brings up my next point in this video, which I believe to be the biggest problem with Big Brother and how to fix it. Week 1 HOHs. So far in the series run, we've had 6 people win the first HOH and then go on to win the entire season. The first person to do it was Lisa in Big Brother 3, Hayden in Big Brother 12, Rachel in Big Brother 13, Nicole in Big Brother 18, Mickey, which he was a camp director, but that in Big Brother 21, but like, yeah, does that really count? Not sure. What do you guys think? And then Cody in Big Brother 22. Funny how it's happened so often, especially in the more recent seasons. Let's take Big Brother 12, for example. Hayden wins the first HOH. Enzo makes the Brigade on night 1. Hayden has protection all season from this unbreakable bond that the Brigade has. And then Hayden wins the season. Now let's look at Big Brother 22. Cody wins HOH. Enzo makes the route with him on night 1. And oh, wait. Did history just repeat itself?
There it is, yo. The root, yo. She was awesome, yo. She was awesome.
The week 1 HOHs are approached by everyone, and they're making alliances with house guests simply because they're the first person in power and no one wants to be the first one evicted. The real question is, can this be fixed? And can the producers do something different? One thing I want to quickly mention before moving on is the difference between comping out to dominate a season versus socially manipulating. The committee in Big Brother 22, Paul's alliance in Big Brother 19, and even Undeniable in Big Brother 21 were unbearable to watch because they just kept winning power and keeping control of the house, leading to a very predictable outcome of a season. The Brigade and the Cookout were super endearing in how they handled themselves when they didn't win power, and how they had to use their strategic and social skills to make sure that their alliance stayed intact another week. So how do you fix this and make the game more free-for-all and less dominated by one alliance? You just throw out the first head of household competition. You don't have one. But please, for the love of God, stop doing these cringe move-in competitions. Bring back non-live move-ins. I mean, please. I give up night 1 feeds just for this again. Come on, CBS. Like, come on. I'm unsure if any of you are familiar with my show, Big Brother Minecraft. It's Big Brother, but in Minecraft. It's the same thing as the actual show, except, yeah, it's in Minecraft. I'm able to make twists that the real show doesn't do, and I see how it incentivizes other players to play. In my latest 2 seasons of Big Brother Minecraft, I didn't use the standard first week of Big Brother, and I introduced some new ideas to how the game could potentially be played. I have 2 different approaches to this. My first approach was having a safety competition. One person gets safety, all the house guests get to nominate 2 house guests for eviction, and the 2 people with the most votes are nominated. This is very similar to how Season 1 of Big Brother USA was formatted. My second approach was having a safety versus power twist. The season I did this on was fans versus favorites. The fans selected a speaker, and the vets selected a speaker. The speakers got first pick as to what they'd be playing for, and it was a schoolyard pick after that. If you chose power, you'd be competing for head of household. If you chose safety, you would be playing in the power veto competition. Because if the head of household nominated somebody from the power side, that person would not be able to play in the power veto competition to save themselves. These are some interesting and original approaches I've used, but the best way to ensure that a big alliance isn't formed, in my opinion, is removing the first head of household competition and replacing it with something else. Well, how about a camp director? That's not a head of house. No. Everyone that season went up to Mickey and made deals with him. That's not a good twist. Having one person in power the first week that everyone moves in is abysmal. This twist format probably formed one of the worst alliances in the show's history. How about teams? Yes, I think teams are a great way to counteract big alliances. However, Big Brother and the producers are basically forcing alliances and predetermining who you have to work with in a sense, so I'm not the biggest fan of this. In my opinion, Big Brother is the most broken show out of the four I consider to be the four horsemen of reality television. But my main question is, why does Big Brother Canada work? And why is it so popular with fans? Could it be that the editing is different? Is it just the production value? Are the diary rooms more genuine and less scripted? Are the characters and casting just better overall? Oh, no, wait, guys, I figured it out. Big Brother Canada has Wendy's. All right, guys, video's over. That's it. Y'all can go home. All right, no, but for real, I tend to agree with a lot of these. I think Big Brother Canada does a lot right, but I still favor Big Brother USA due to the deep-rooted lore and history that the show has. All right, enough about Big Brother for now. Here's why a show like Survivor works. In the pre-emerge portion of the game, there's absolutely no room to hide. And there are at max only 9 other people on your tribe you can make bonds and connections with. Unless you're unlucky, you're probably not going to have to worry about a big alliance forming and taking you down unless you're the sole individual that caused your tribe to lose the first immunity challenge that day. At the merge stage of the game, only one person gets immunity and everyone is up for grabs. The thing Survivor does right here is that the person with immunity doesn't get any bonus perks for being safe. They're just simply safe. They get to vote like everyone else does at Tribal Council, and that person doesn't determine who's in danger of going home. The game does. It's already predetermined that everyone else who doesn't have immunity is in danger of going home. Now, how do the Survivor producers stop the game from becoming predictable and redundant? They throw in advantages that, for the most part, have been pretty balanced in the past, but are staples in the show's history, such as a hidden immunity idol. Survivor will never get old, and even with the show's new format, it's still a television classic that I don't see going anywhere anytime soon. The Challenge does a great job of creating a politically social dynamic every season due to its constant format change. One of my favorite examples of this is the addition of the Red Skull in Total Madness. In order to make it to TJ's final, you need to win an elimination, which then created a political game where instead of people trying to avoid getting thrown into elimination and laying low, you had people throwing themselves in against weaker competitors. The challenge proves that even with its countless returning players and pre-game strategies that happen off camera, it really doesn't take away from anything that we see as viewers. I think in most cases it adds to the drama when real life beef gets showcased on the season and two rivals duke it out in an elimination. With that being said, these are some of the reasons why I believe that some of my favorite reality shows are broken and why some of them are great. I want to hear your opinions below and if you agree with some of my takes, along with what you would do to make shows incentivize players to be more entertaining. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the future.